This presentation is entitled Rhetorical Moves and Genre Analysis in Computer Science Research Article Abstracts. My name is Risa Romenta Simanjuntak, and on behalf of my colleagues, I would like to present this paper. The paper is presented at 2020 UMGESHIC, held by the University of Muhammadiyah on the 9th and 10th of December 2020. This study investigated the rhetorical moves in computer science journal articles abstracts. The purpose of this study was to reveal the construction in journal article abstracts. Data for the study was a corpus of 90 research article abstracts from reputable journals which were published between the years of 2017 to 2020. The results of this study revealed certain construction of abstracts in computer science. As a genre, each rhetorical move also was identified to have certain lexical use and pattern. In conclusion, the study revealed the building blocks of abstracts in computer science as a particular genre. Several concepts and previous studies as well as literature become the fundamental thoughts in doing the study. It is known that a genre is defined as a class of communicative events and possesses informative and formative attributes. An abstract, as a genre, also possesses formative attributes. These formative attributes included structure and the language used, and these formative attributes help readers identify the value of research paper. As we know, we could always identify abstract as situated or positioned at the very beginning of the paper or the research article. It is usually under the title and the writing and the way it is written in a block style identified the text as a specific text. And also the language used is quite different to the way ideas are presented in the full article. Therefore, a good abstract would possibly attract prospective readers because of this concise and very informative text. An abstract of certain discipline would also reveal the system used in the community of discipline. By this, previous studies and also literatures revealed that an abstract of social science would have four different formative attributes compared to an abstract from pure science research articles. In this present study, investigation on the research abstracts as a genre was conducted by identifying recurrent patterns in the research abstracts. And specific investigation would be carried out to answer these two aspects or questions. The first question was whether the recurring patterns in the structure and rhetorical moves of abstracts could be identified, and what recurring language was used in each of these rhetorical moves. We use the thoughts and concepts also from previous research on abstracts as sociocultural constructions in helping us analyze the data. The first thought came from the previous study that revealed that rhetorical structure in abstracts do refer to three aspects. The first one is rhetorical move frequency, move sequence, and the communicative purpose of the moves. previous studies have also investigated these three aspects and have revealed the conventions in various communities of academic disciplines. Some of the definitions on abstracts suggested abstracts as recognizable and brief, independent of research papers, and serving communicative and strategic function. In doing the study, these were the methods and stages to help us collect the data and analyze the data. The corpus for this study was from 90 reputable journal research abstracts in computer science. The journals were identified because they were indexed by international and recognized bodies such as Scopus and Web of Science. The research abstracts were randomly selected from publication years of 2017 and until 2020. The procedures in doing the research included identifying the patterns in rhetorical moves and identifying patterns in meta-discourse as the specific language used, and analyzing the conventions in both the rhetorical moves and meta-discourse. And the results showed that most of the abstracts were informative abstracts, and that this type of abstract presented important information on each section or rhetorical moves of the research. We also identified that computer science research abstracts have certain structure. The structure corresponded to the model presented in the previous studies, which was the IPMPRC model, and this was presented by Highland in his literature and research papers. However, this present study was not in line with the previous study because only purpose and method rhetorical moves were compulsory. We also found that the most frequently used transition marker is AND. The use of free marker first was to identify the method rhetorical move, and this marker was used particularly to divide the procedures or stages in conducting the research. The free marker first was used to help identify the sequence in the method. In conclusion, research abstracts in computer science could be identified as a genre. There was certain structure and language used in this genre. The structure of research abstracts in computer science shows variation compared to the previous studies, and these findings were both interesting and important. Implications on composition pedagogy by using the genre approach included both revisiting teaching approach and updating the knowledge following the conventions of other disciplines. Thank you very much for your attention. We would like to offer our greatest gratitude for the funding provided in doing this research. These are the references.